The counterfeit pills that are on the market today are very difficult to distinguish from the real prescription pills. They're made in what's called a pill press, and the drug producers, illicit drug producers, get the dyes, the stamps, and they put them in these pill presses, and they stamp out pills that look like a real Xanibar or a real Percocet. The most commonly counterfeited pill is what's presented as an Oxy or a Percocet, and it's stamped with an M on one side and a 30 on the other.
The U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency tells us that 60% of the counterfeit pills that are out there right now contain potentially lethal doses of fentanyl. And so many of the pills that people might think are real, they might think that that pill that they encounter on social media that somebody tries to sell them, or that they encounter, through a drug dealer who's trying to sell them something, or even just through a friend who's passing them something, that pill, more likely than not, is not what they think it is. It hasn't been prescribed by a doctor. It hasn't been dispensed by a pharmacy. And in fact, it's fake, and more likely than not that the amount of fentanyl in one of these pills could kill someone.
It's so cheap to make, and they're making these pills for cents. And they're selling them for dollars, 10, 15, 20, and they may have made it for 50 cents. But when somebody dies, that person who's selling them this, they're not thinking about that person. They're thinking about their profits. The cost of doing business includes some downsides, like maybe they lose some customers.
We lost, 108,000 people last year to overdose. And that's just the fatalities. There are a lot of non-fatal overdoses as well. Years ago, if someone was using heroin, it would probably be far into their use before they would be at the point where they could overdose. Now, you can overdose with your first pill. It's just a different situation.